Hello, this is horsehairextensions.com. Today we're going to be showing you how to attach our flat tip hair extensions. These, some of you might refer to them as keratin bonded extensions, the same as human hair extensions, only ours are flat. The glue comes already on, so it's easy for you to attach to the tail or the mane using a heat sealer. Now, the equipment that you'll need, obviously your hair extension, flat tip extensions, section clips, a scalp guard, either a silicone rolling pad, or you can buy those ones where they cover your fingers so you can just roll with your fingertips. Personally, I prefer to use one of those, and your heat sealer. So our model here, I've already pinned the hair up out of the way, and you want to take your section, just move that out of the way, take your section using the section clips, put your scalp guard in like so, and clip that into place. Excuse the dog barking, he barks at everything, like so. So there's the piece of hair that you're going to be working on. Now you lift that up and you place the bond underneath, like so. Make sure it's in position where you want it. You don't want it too high. If you have it too high, you'll end up with an extension which is lifted with root lift. It will look unsightly and it can be painful for the horse. So you want it low enough so that the extension will actually lie flat. Actually, I'm going to turn that one round a little bit so it's got a little bit of a bend. There we go, like so. Taking your heat sealer, now you want to press, well, not press, but just hold that over both the bond of the glue and the actual hair extension, and you will see and hear it begin to melt the glue. Like so. See? Silicone pad comes underneath, like so, and roll. Roll using both your fingers, both fingers from the hands, one from each hand and each thumb. So you've got leverage like so on the actual silicone pad. So the motion that you want to achieve is that kind of motion. So you've got your fingers on the pad like that, and you've got your thumb holding, sorry, I'll put it where you can see, fingers holding like that, and then you can rub. So when you've melted the extension with the heat sealer, you can place the silicone pad underneath. Using this finger, you put pressure from the behind, so it pushes the glue forward, and you can let go of that extension. And that's when you can put your fingers into position, like so, and then you can roll. But always make sure you're keeping it flat, low down. Don't bring it up like so, because your extension will just stick out like that. So you need to keep it low towards the skin and roll. That way you'll produce an extension that hangs with the natural flow of the hair, like so. There's your first extension. So we'll do the next one next to that. Again, take a little section. Now you want to look at the size of the section that you're taking, because obviously you don't want to take a tiny piece of hair like that and then apply a rather large extension to it, because the weight of the extension will pull the hair out. So you not only lose your extension, but your horse will lose a chunk of its hair. So make sure the size of the base that you're taking is in par with the size of the extension that you're going to be adding. So there's significant hair there to take the weight of the bond, like so. Not your silicone pad. Your scalp guard goes into place, like so. So we'll grab the next extension. I'm putting brown ones in, so they stand out a little bit more so you can see them. Place it underneath, like so. Bring in your heat sealer to melt the glue. You don't have to press on this, the heat does the work for you. If you press on the heat seal, you just end up breaking the actual latch on it. So let the heat do the work, you don't have to press it. Bring your silicone pad into place, drop close against the scalp, let go of the extension and bring your silicone pad together at the same time, roll. Don't bring the silicone pad together and squash flat, because you will make the glue go cold and you will come out with a flat bond and you won't be able to roll it and create a nice round bond like so. Okay, so there's a second extension. Oops. Let's try another one. So take your section next to. Remember the size, not too small and not too big. And it's very important too that the hair that you're actually working on the horse is very, very clean. So you make sure that it's been shampooed and dried thoroughly so there's no grease, because the more grease there is on the hair here, the less chance you've got of that extension being successful. It will probably slip out quite quickly. So you place your scalp guard in position, secure with the clip, like so. Bring your extension in, place it underneath, like so. Bring in your heat sealer and close it onto the glue. Again, there's no need for you to put pressure on, let the heat do the work. Keep your fingers out of the way because it does get quite hot. You see the glue bubbling. Make sure it's all melted. Bring your silicone pad in, little bit of pressure, close and roll. Now the alternatives to this silicone pad are the silicone fingertips. They're a bit like a plaster, they go over. We've not got any in stock at the moment, but we will be getting some. So you don't have to worry about having a silicone slip. You can use your fingertips, will do the work, because you're almost wearing them. But many years of doing hair extensions, I've always worked with a silicone pad, so it's what I've been used to, it's what I prefer. But you may find the finger ones a little bit easier. Take your next section. Put your shield in place, clip him to position. No, I'll do it from up there. There we go. Like so. Get another extension. Place underneath. Use the heat. Don't press, let the heat do the work. And roll. There you go. Okay. So the hair comes over the top and you can't see the bonds. And the extensions, as you can see, are there. The brown ones are the extensions. A little bit easy to see putting the brown ones in. Now to remove these, they're usually a little bit difficult to remove when they've just gone in because the glue is quite new. Normally when they've been worn for some time, they do come out a lot easier, but I'll demonstrate anyway so you know how to remove them. I use an old bottle with acetone in with a dropper top. Dribble it along the bond like so, and you can crack that with a pair of pliers. You see how the glue's coming away. If you can't find pure acetone, nail polish remover will work. Once you see it coming away like that, there's still a little corner stuck there. Don't pull anything, just put a little bit more acetone on. Squash that with the pliers. You see it all coming away. You can pull the extension from the very end. Keeping the extension intact will allow you to reuse the extension. You see it coming away there? So it's still intact there. If you keep it nice and neat, you will be able to purchase some rebonds to reuse that hair. I'll just put that to one side and do another one for you. You can always put a little bit more acetone on to get rid of the residue that's left behind, and comb will usually get the flakes out, and then another wash with shampoo and conditioner will bring the remainder of any of the last pieces of glue out. If you put these into horsehair on the mane or the tail, as long as you've made sure that the hair is grease free, the chances are that you'll probably get a full season from them. And I've done hair extensions on horses before now. The horses' extensions have stayed in for the full show season. Obviously you have to make sure that this area there is spotlessly clean and there's no grease or products. And there's your extension. That's how you remove them. All the products can be purchased from horsehairextensions.com. Thank you.